Oh, here we go. It's Wonder Boy. An all-time Sega classic here. Now, first off, I feel like I must state that Wonder Boy is the same game as Adventure Island, which we will be playing on the NES in a bit. So, you're gonna see two very, very similar games, but it is worth noting that Adventure Island and Wonder Boy both very much went their own separate directions after, you know, Sega won Wonder Boy in the divorce, presumably. I'm not sure how it exactly worked here. But either way, we're gonna actually play it and not just watch a demo of it being played. So, yeah, I do kind of gotta go fast in this game, because everything's kind of based on a bit of a... how did I jump high right there? I'm not sure. But yeah, everything's based on a little bit of a timer. As far as I know, you have kind of a hunger timer. I don't know how I jump high. I did it accidentally once. Ah, I see, I see. You hit B and then you hit A. Of course. Okay. You know, just gotta get my bearings. I haven't played Adventure Island in some time, and I've never actually played Wonder Boy, but, you know, again, they're more or less the same thing. Ooh, we got a purse, which, of course, brings presumably Wonder Girl out here? I don't know, man. That means... it's time. Okay, well, we got another purse, so I guess we're going to a different bonus world within the bonus world, or something else. I'm not sure. Okay, well, we've already died. No vitality. Wonderful. So, the yellow increases our max vitality, I believe, and the red is where we're currently at. I would like to increase where we're currently at, if at all possible, game. Ooh, a nice little guardian angel. How very nice. Or, I could be wrong. I could be, like, totally... No! No, red just means you're getting low. But we're high, so we don't have to really worry about anything right now. Nice! We got that and then died. Cool. You know how it goes with these Master System games. You watch enough of these episodes, presumably. If you haven't, go watch some more Master System episodes. It's been a really fun trip. Ooh, you get hit at all by enemies and you die, apparently. Okay, well... Hey! We get a continue function in this game! This might be, actually, like, the first continue function in a Master System game. Now, granted, we're still in Area 1, so it doesn't make any actual difference, but, I'm just happy to see it, you know? As you can well imagine, you know, we played a lot of Master System games where it's like, ooh, you died, back to the beginning of the game with you. But I guess they finally decided, hey, let's cut some slack. Should have mentioned the developer and publisher. You can probably guess, it's Sega for both, again. I know, we had kind of an outlier with Ghostbusters when Compile actually did the development for it. I guess they just wanted to prove that they could be garbage. You know, Compile have a lot of very beloved games out there. Ghostbusters ain't one of them. It's like you guys just really had to tarnish your reputation with that piece of garbage, didn't you? So we're on a skateboard, you know, feels great. We're a rad kind of dude. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got our little guardian angel back again. Things are going well for Wonder Boy. Until we fall into a bottomless pit, of course! Which, yeah, saw that coming. That's the only problem with the skateboard, is you don't have a lot of control. You're going forward and only forward. At least, they're nice enough to give you your hammer pretty much immediately again after dying. That's a sweet little move from Sega. Thank you. That's on me. I was so worried about not hitting the rock and taking a tiny bit of damage that I decided to just opt for death instead. You understand. When we totally could have just cleared it in the first place anyway. Okay. Survived that. And there we go. The first area complete. We even got the doll bonus, whatever that is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the points to roll in thanks to the doll. It's a story of passion. Of, forbidden love. Presumably. Oh no. It's skateboard time! Time to get fucking rad yet again. There we go. Oh, the clouds are falling on me. So far, great game. Gotta say. After the mediocrity that was Rambo, feels great going right into something this great. Or heck, just this playable, you know? It's like, I feel like I'm playing a game that was very competently made. Tiny bit of slowdown there. That's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know, just a solid fun time is all I'm looking for. It sounds like one of those terrible singles ads that you see on the side of your sketchy websites that you totally don't go to. Level 2, easiest thing I've ever done in my life. We even get the doll bonus again. A solid amount of vitality there. We're gonna beat the built-in high score, hopefully. Which again is not a particularly difficult thing to do, but you know. Look at this, we get to keep everything. Ooh, we got a mushroom. I'm not sure what that did, if anything. Was it just points? Oh, we've lost the skateboard, which is honestly fine. Oh, almost got hit by the bat. Gotta jump over the rocks. You cannot crush them with your hammer. I mean, come on, how powerful do you think Wonder Boy is? It's just a joyful game, you know? A nice chaser after Rambo. And may I say, so far, if it keeps being this level of quality, perhaps one of those essential Master System gets. Unless you already have Adventure Island. Then, well, maybe it's less essential. Ooh, we got a little Grim Reaper following us. Time has slowed, or the music has slowed. Was this something we should not have collected? I feel like our vitality is draining much quicker. I feel like we've made a mistake. Yes, our vitality is being annihilated. Get the doll! And then die. It's alright, got the doll. So don't crack open those little speckled eggs there. That's bad news. We did beat the high score though, so that was the only thing that I had planned in my life. Yeah, it took us a brief moment to figure out how to high jump, but otherwise the game, you know, it's very intuitive. It operates how you would expect it to operate. But check this out. We continue. Round 3. Feels good, man. Yeah, sure, we're at the beginning, but hey, who cares? I'm just happy to be here and not at the beginning of the game. Oh darn. Took a dumb hit there. So yeah, might be the kind of thing where you would argue, oh well, you don't have to play Adventure Island if this game is the same. No. It'd be interesting to look at the the subtle differences between the two games, you know, see the different sprites used, the different music, the different backdrops. You know, I'm not opposed to playing pretty much the same game twice. I mean, heck, I'm gonna do it with Ghostbusters, and that's a considerably worse game. I gotta be a little more patient when dealing with these bats, clearly. I was able to just kind of hurtle over them all when I had the skateboard, but this ain't working. Hopefully this is not one of those games with limited continues, because, you know, that kind of That kind of pisses in your Cheerios a little bit. Yep, so there we go. Yeah, we wait for the bats to come down to us, and then we get them like that. That seems to be easily the best method. Oh yeah, look at that. Now it's no problem. This is just the first level that we can't just, you know, hold right through. Just like the first time you realize that you can't just hold right in Sonic. It's like, what? There's actual platforming? I say always has been. Like, I'll never forget the first time that I watched a YouTube video that pointed out to me that Sonic is actually not a game about just going as fast as you can. It's a platformer. And I was like, what? I mean, I knew this, but I thought that that was like the forbidden knowledge. You don't bring that up. You're not just like, yeah, you don't just hold right in Sonic the Hedgehog. You gotta press all sorts of different directions. It's like, you brilliant man. How have you cracked the code? No! I didn't want that to happen. We can't get him out of here. We have to run for our lives. There's no other option. Oh, we made it to the goal even with the little Reaper following us. That's incredible. Got our doll bonus, even though, you know, we lost our total points because of that continue. I don't care, you know? I just wanna go real hard. Round 4, here we go. I don't know how long this game is, by the way. It could be a remarkably long game, could be a tiny short game. Wow, very difficult doll to get there, gotta say. This game doesn't deserve snark. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wonder Boy. Not the same as Magic Boy, by the way. A totally different game. I have no idea if Magic Boy ever got, like, a console release in the US market. I only remember playing Magic Boy on the Amiga, which is to say, it was popular in Europe. But maybe it got, like, a Genesis release somewhere. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Because I remember that being kind of a neat game. Be very interesting if it showed up on this series at some point. Interesting for me. Oh no! Okay, I'm glad the rocks don't instantly kill you though, that's helpful. They give you so much fruit that it really, like, the fact that you're timed doesn't really bother me at all. Like, I don't feel particularly under the gun at any point, you know? I had to just kind of get it figured out that first attempt, but again, the first attempt, that's for messing up. Okay, well, that spider was the dodge master, apparently. Don't know what's going on with the music. It sounds oddly sinister for such a pleasant color palette. I don't know what that thing was. Get all the fruit you can, man. It's healthy. It's good for you. Even though it's mostly sugar. But it's natural sugar, see? You know, it's like the difference between heat and a dry heat. Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was a boss there, and, you know, just kind of ran directly into him and died promptly. Well, I'm gonna need my trusty hammers here, game, you know? It'll give me some. It's not gonna be like, hey, kill the boss without hammers, chump. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now don't... yeah. Wow, very difficult, gotta say. I don't know how I beat him. I appreciate this game. You know how good it feels to say that? I don't know how the rest of the Master System library is going to treat us, but it's been interesting so far. So again, I don't know what the mushroom does, I don't know if it's good or bad, but I clearly didn't die instantly from eating it, and it seems better than the Grim Reaper, that's for sure. This is like classic video games right here. You think the words video games and like this is what comes to mind, Wonder Boy. Just nice, fun, bright colored, playable. Yeah, now we can just march through everyone. Check this. It's everything you love about video games just rolled into one. It's not too hard, you know, it has just a few moments here and there to remind you, hey, you do have to actually play. Okay, that was pretty bad. But it was all on me, you know, I'm not gonna blame anybody but myself for that hilarity. Oh, so we do just gotta run under him. We gotta just let him hurdle us. That's fine. I don't mind continuing, you know? You wanna, like... Okay, thank you. I was a little concerned for a second. I was like, did you really just devour my hammers? It's funny, because this is one of those games where, like, I've played Adventure Island before, but every time I hear people, like, mention it or Wonder Boy, I'm like, oh, what an average title. But, you know, this is what context does to a man. After playing several decidedly below average titles, I'm like, this is fantastic. This is great. It gives you so much perspective. So, I'm not gonna tell you all to do what I'm doing and play an hour of every single game ever, but I do think it's worth playing some games that just aren't very good every now and then. Because it makes the really good games stick out so much more. You're like, oh my god, this is wonderful. When before you may have just thought, it's okay, but no, this is beyond okay right now. Oh no! Should have waited. Again, you can't just hold right. Learned that the hard way right there. Oh my god. Poorly played. But it's okay, we have all the time in the world. By that I mean 1 hour. But it's the most blessed hour of my life. That's not true. If this is the best thing that's ever happened in my life is an hour of Wonder Boy, might need to find some improvements in your life there. I hope the game's charm is coming across in video format as well, because it's just... it brings a smile to your face. I really like the Master System's graphics. It's got a very specific style to it. Like, everything's got, you know, a few more, like, the outlines are prominent. That's one thing that I think makes it very unique. And it's just incredibly colorful, too. Even in the most gritty games, which, well, we haven't really seen a ton of. It's a game that, it's a system that, dang it, leverages color. Which sounds like a little bit of a non-statement, but hey, you know, I survived the dark age of brown and bloom. You know, going back and playing good old Resistance Fall of Man on the PS3, that is a gloomy game. You get no color. The only color that you get besides brown is the occasional flare of yellow, and it's like, ooh, pretty. Yellow and brown. I don't need to tell you what else is yellow and brown. Hey. Okay. We're good. Just take it slow, you know. You have a vitality meter, but that doesn't mean that you gotta rush. You know, they spawn fruit at you like every other second. You're fine. That was my problem, I think, with like that very first attempt. Where I was like, okay, your health goes down all the time, so you gotta just go as fast as possible. It's like, nah, you can pretty much chill, man. Oh, look at that scrolling. That was like diagonal scrolling, or at least the illusion of diagonal scrolling. I cry. I should have tried to jump clear over it instead of trying to land neatly to the left of it. There was not a lot of room to land there. Oh no. Shoot. Okay, made it to the end. Who needs hammers? Need to get a master system, an authentic master system. This series, you know, it's turning me on to it. It's so typical for people to look at the master system in the US and say, the what? But hey, I'm a believer. It's tiny library be damned. It's tiny yet mighty. That's on me right there, you know. Oh no. Oh no! Well, anyway, that's how I feel about deaths in this game. Gotta say, you know, when you do just have a convenient continue option like that, you tend to take death way less seriously. You tend to play a little more sloppier, I'll give it that. Like all those other Master System games where you didn't have continues, I tried my absolute darndest to be at my A game. So I guess, you know, that's the argument one could make for the presence of... Here we go. The presence of continues is that they make the player sloppier. And anecdotally, I would say that's true. Shit. It's okay. Is being sloppy all that bad, though? I feel like I kind of fell through a platform there on my skateboard, which it's whatever. I'm not so bothered by it. Not in this game. I got tiny hops! That was a problem. Oh. Okay, checkpoint number 4. It's good, it's good. Things are getting just a little bit tricky now. I mean, just the tiniest bit tricky. Oh, no! However, if we game over, yeah, then we gotta start over from the very beginning. Our checkpoints mean nothing. Doesn't matter, though. With fun like this, who cares about a little setback? Well, crashed directly into the frog. It's not a big problem. We collected what looked like an E. We will now be blurst by a little visit from Farquaad Markiplier. One of the more abstract memes of the modern era. I call it modern, but I guess that meme's already several years old now. No! I've fallen there a couple times now. I gotta, you know, slow your roll. At least I have an extra life this time. Oh, no. Jeez. Okay, I pressed the wrong button there. Again, my controller is set up slightly differently for the NES versus the Master System, so I gotta, like, remember to put my thumbs in the right place when I'm playing a Master System game. Oh. Frog hurdled us, boy. Okay, made it through. That's all I'm worried about. Level done. So this should be the final area of this level. Which should mean another presumably very simple boss. Like, if Alex Kidd had a continue function, it would be like same level as this, but this might even be a better game. It's hard for me to say, you know? I don't know, I like good games. I like some bad games too. I like games, people. They're a good time. Do I use them as a crutch to escape the pain of the real world sometimes? Oh, maybe. No, but, hey, better this than, meth! Oh, no. Yeah, I'll take the doll. Give me some fruit, boy. There we go, that's fruit. It's a little similar to, prior stages, can't lie, you know, I'd like maybe a little bit more, just a little bit more variety. Even just, doesn't have to be, like, actual, like, layout variety, but, you know, a different palette can go a long way. But at the same time, you know, they only got so much... What a jerk. They only got so much storage space on these cartridges, you know? Okay, fine, we'll continue. There we go. Gotta get a little more clever in this level here. Things are being a little more complex. Hey, we got him! We got the bastard. He'll come at us again a second time, but what an odd enemy type, right? Oh no, a Facebook notification. It's probably something that doesn't matter. I'll check it after I'm done recording, because this is undoubtedly more important. Dying to the spider, you don't feel great about that, you know? Unless it's your goal to die to every spider in a video game. Yo, I really miss, I used to watch the Achievement Hunter / Let's Play show, whatever they were called at that point. My favorite series that they did was their Go series, where, Jeff would give them all a task that they had to do. He would say go, and the first person to accomplish that task won. I thought that was a fantastic format. But then it ended, and I was sad. It was stuff like, shoot 3 different explosive barrels in 3 different games, or kill a seagull, or something like that. It was just like, they had to, oh no, I did it again! I'm not paying any attention. They had to have the knowledge of what games they could do these things in, which was great. And then they had to actually do it. I don't know. It was a fantastic format, I thought. I would love to see that come back at some point. I'm hoping they didn't scrub all of those videos off. I know they said that they were going to pretty much remove anything that included Ryan due to his issues. Yeah, boy, very easy. You know, due to being kind of a total creep. But I hope those videos are still up, because that was a legitimately fantastic series, I thought. Whoever came up with that deserved a raise. Unless it was Ryan, in which case, don't give him a raise. Because he's fired and will never return. You hate seeing people that you've watched your whole life, you know, turn out to be garbage. I think the worst one for me was definitely Jesse Lacey from Brand New. Brand New were one of my favorite bands. I still really enjoy their music, but you know, it's a little tougher to listen to them when, you know, they've got songs about being emotionally, like, manipulative, and then you learn that, oh wait, he was. It's not just fiction anymore, is it? You can kill the frogs, but you're maybe just better off ignoring them. I haven't figured out the springs yet. They've got a little bit of an odd... some odd physics to them. I highly recommend Wonder Boy, though. If you don't have a Master System, then I guess I recommend, Ooh, look at this. Been a while since we've seen any bonus. We haven't gotten a person forever, you know? So, yeah, get us a heart. And now I think we just avoid... Yeah, we avoid the clocks now so that we don't get brought back to the world of the living. Collect as many of these as possible, and now... Yep, we zip back. Neat. Glad I got a second shot at one of those, because, boy, it's been a while. Like, how rare are those? Apparently, very. Mushroom, I think it's fine. I still haven't seen any downside to picking up the mushroom, so that's something. Okay, good, survived. I don't even care that I hit the rock, you know, hitting the rock is fine. Ooh, the milk, it gives you so much vitality. And then you just throw it all away? Hell yeah, man. Hells yes, brother man. What was that from? Oh yeah. Breaking Bad, when Walter just, for some reason, like, decided to blow the dude's car up because he didn't like him. Even though he didn't know him. What a good man, Walter White. Can't even say it with a straight face. Oh, come on now. So that's a tricky jump. That one's gonna get you. That one might take you a few tries. We'll see. Maybe we'll be cursed to fail at a couple attempts, or we just won't make it to it again. That's possible. Really, it's like losing all your points when you use up a continue. That's like the ultimate oh darn thing. It's like, hey, careful, you better not die a bunch or you'll lose your points. You'll still get to progress, but you won't have points. It's like, oh shoot. For real, bro? Oh no. What am I gonna do about that? And you just continue to play and nothing ever bothers you again. You know, I mean, unless you're, of course, a high score chaser. Then I guess that's literally the worst thing that could happen to you. Forgot about that. You know. Are we already hitting that regression period? I don't know. Little tiny hops. So yes, you just have to hold B for a big jump, apparently. You don't have to, like, press it individually every time. I gotta, like, map this out in my head and remember what's coming up, because I'm looking foolish. Undeniably. Saved it! I saw it come down and I thought, oh no, I'm dead. I was gonna say that the hesitation killed me there, but I think I would have eaten it right there anyway. I'm not sure though. I'm having second thoughts. Okay, got the hammer back. That's all that really matters. Yeah, don't mess with the frogs. Just keep running, man. Oh, and we didn't take damage to the rock. Ah, it's exceptional stuff right there. Now this is where things get very very questionable. I've walked off the side of that platform too many times now. Just a gentle walk right off. It hasn't even been anything particularly, you know, incredible. Well, you know. Area 3, it's the first truly difficult area, I guess. It's mostly my fault for just, you know, not just beating it. You know, oh, it's hard. Just do better. And there's your solution. Check this out. Yeah, we sniped him. Give me all the fruit, man. I remembered. Either that or I had superhuman reflexes. See? That you hesitate, you die. You go all in, you'll be fine. That's true until it isn't. Oh, landed right on the rock. That's some brutal rock placement, but then they give you the milk right afterwards, and you're like, well, who really cares then? Oh, we made that. So far, the most difficult jump in the game. Until something more difficult comes up, which is not that. Checkpoint. Checkpoint! Yeah! Ah, yes. We made the most of it. Oh no. That's a spooky little bit of enemy placement right there. It froze me up, that's for sure. Nope, you just ignore him. You just jump. And then, there you go. Complete. Area 3, Round 1. I like it. It's definitely got a sensical difficulty curve. I mean, it took us up until this point to actually have any real problems with what was going on. We landed right on a bee. No, we already had to fight bees or wasps or hornets or whatever these are. Are these Vietnamese hornets? Because if they are, then oh no. It was only 2 of them. I don't think I'm gonna have to face any more. Getting Alex Kidd vibes right now. You know, getting our. Except this. Look at this. The sloped surfaces, the diagonal scrolling, it's a paradigm shift, man. The frogs. Snicks. Well, basically, this level's no problem. Is what they're trying to tell you. Yeah. Your little guardian angel just charge through the entire world. That was a nice little cooldown after that first area. Sorry, that second round in the third area. That was easy. Now, I believe, yes, this did come out before Adventure Island, so this is absolutely the original. Make no mistake. If you're gonna give credit to either one for, you know, being great. I mean, most people probably played Adventure Island instead of Wonder Boy, and that's honestly fine. But this is the original. Hey, continue? I don't care. Hit me with that continue. I do that too often, you know. Hesitation kills. That's for sure. Ooh, didn't even get to one checkpoint. The octopodes. Octopi. They're freaking me out a little bit, you know. We got a G. Oh, I think that spells out Sega. We got an E. We must have gotten an S at some point because I heard a little dun dun. Although I feel like this might predate the Sega sound. Well, maybe this game invented the Sega sound. There's a thought. Look at those hops. Got so many hops will make your beer taste disgusting. Yeah, I'm an IPA hater. So what? By hater, I mean I will drink an IPA if that's all that there is on offer, but I prefer dark beers. I was so upset once someone recommended me a dark beer, and I drank it, and it was like the hoppiest thing I ever tasted, and I was like, you call this a dark beer? I'm asking you for a Doppelbock, and you give me this bitter thing. I know there are plenty of people who enjoy IPAs, but I don't know. I feel like so many IPAs are like ruined batches that they just like slap the word hops over. They're like, ooh, that's bitter. I know. We'll just call this like a ultra extra super pale ale and claim it's a designer product. It's like I don't buy it for a second, man. Oh, back to the forest motif. We have immediately perished. Great. Yeah, IPAs, not a fan. Light beer, not a fan. Should have taken the low ground on that. The Vietnamese Hornets have come back to continue their cruel rampage. I'm so glad I'm doing these videos again. Like, on one hand, yes, it does take out 2 hours out of each of my day. That sometimes I feel like spending on something else, but hey, you know, builds character. Got him. He'll not pull one over on me. Ooh. Yep, that's definitely it. That's the Sega sound. Well, what came first, the Wonder Boy or the Sega sound? No. No, shit. Awful stuff here. I need all this fruit, but I'm avoiding it tactically. Okay. Death is preferable. To a world being followed by death personified. Just give me the slow death, you know? Or no, give me the fast death. That's what I mean. You know, quit holding the notion of death over my head and just let it be over with. Now we're getting into the segment where we ponder our mortality for a bit. And say, oh dang, I'm not gonna live forever. That's spooky. What about all the things I won't get to see, like the slow decay of the Earth? Maybe it's preferable that we don't live forever. Alright, I know this music. I know not to run all the way to the right. Even though I've done it before. I don't know if, like, these are supposed to be bosses, because they're kind of clowny, you know? These bosses live the clown life. Well, shall we continue? I believe we shall. we have no other option. The episode's not over yet. And even if it was, I would want to continue because this game is fun. An authentically fun game. Sure, it doesn't have the eccentricities of Rambo. But I'll take some competently made game over eccentricities any day, you know. I considered, like, what if we did like an Atari? No, you'd have to do like 15 minutes because those Atari games are so simple. Until you hit like the Jaguar and then they get a little more substantial, but it's like spending an hour with Kaboom. No thanks. Actually, a number of those games that like use the paddle controllers, those don't emulate well at all, I've found. I'm not sure what, like are those bagworms or something? I think we gotta handle those bugs like they're bats. As in, you just wait for them to drop down to you, and you should be able to smash a hammer right into their face once they're at eye level. Yeah, why don't we get an 8-bit rendition of Cannibal Corpse's... Wrong button! Cannibal Corpse's hammer smashed face. That seems like it would be appropriate for this game. Okay, so let's just take this a little bit slower now. You know, we got that. We'll do that. We got that. We let him. Okay, yeah. They gotta get a little close to your face, but they will in fact just come right down to where you can bonk them. Not that time. Maybe we give a little bit of a hop and a throw. Maybe that's the way to handle those guys. What can I say? It's a new enemy type. I wasn't prepared for something new at this point in the game, you know? I thought, well, we've seen pretty much everything that there is to see now. You know, this is going to be kind of repeats of other things that we've witnessed. No. Sega, they're keeping the tricks up their sleeves. Yeah. Just a little hop and a throw. I think that's the best way to handle those. Oh, and then you hit a rock. Or maybe just try to hurdle clear over them is maybe even the safer bet. Okay, checkpoint. Oh, can you believe it? We're in a volcano world now. Oh. That's fine. Sure. I like how sometimes the dolls are like stuck in rocks. It's like, you better just be bad at the game if you want to find the doll. Some of these sound effects are giving me very DOSy vibes. The music is obviously, you know, considerably better than anything that you'll hear in DOS. That's a scary area. Oh no, and we don't even get to leverage our checkpoints. Okay. I shouldn't be alive. I should be in the ground right now. That's why they call him Wonder Boy. Why? I don't know, man. I'm just saying sentences now for the sake of filling dead air. I can be perfectly honest with you about that. That was bad. It's okay. A little bit of brick walling is expected. Man, the last area was so easy. Why do they have to go and make this one such a pain? Because that's what a difficulty curve does, you see. It ensures that things remain tricky to challenge the player and provide you with a sense of pride and accomplishment, as if you were to have just purchased $57 in loot boxes. Hey, can you say low-hanging fruit? I need to play better. That's where mine's at. That's where my mind is at right now. Perform a little bit better. Don't be so bad. There we go. Take it slow and steady, and you will no doubt get a participation trophy in the race. Slow and steady wins the race, yeah. I don't know about that. You ever watch Formula 1? If you're not in the literal fastest car, then good luck. So this is a little tricky, I would say. Oh, I'm not gonna immediately pull out the bullshit card and say, that's unfair, because for all I know, that section is easily countered by being better. It very well could be. And I just have not cracked the code on how to be better. You know, do your best to blame yourself before blaming the game, because chances are whatever you're failing at is something that you yourself are in charge of. So it's the biggest advice I could give people back in my Counter-Strike days. Not to say that I was in a place to give advice. I wasn't exactly a global elite rank or anything like that. I was like low gold at best. But I was good for my rank, and on the off chance somebody did ask for advice, I just tell them, hey, don't do what I just did right there. No, I would say, take responsibility for your own bad plays. Like, if something pans out incorrectly, even if it's a position that like, the rest of your team puts you in and you feel like you were pretty much abandoned, take responsibility for how you could have handled it better. If your team put you in a situation where you had to deal with a 3 versus 1 clutch kind of situation, and you failed the clutch, don't say, well, hey, it was their fault for putting me in that, situation. No, no, no. Think about what you could have done to improve it. You have the power to clutch. Oh, no. Well, we got a checkpoint, but I'm pretty sure we're all out of lives. And then we get dunked on by that thing again. Anyway, yeah. I knew we were all out of lives, so this is not shocking to me or anything like that. What do I want for the new year? I'd like for the PS5 to come back in stock in a meaningful way. That's been a real bummer and a half to try to get. I got my Series X with no problem because, you know, Microsoft announced when the pre-order window would be, and I was there for the pre-order window, and I pre-ordered it, and I got it delivered to my door. It was easy. But the PS5, they were like, you know, pre-orders will be this week sometime, and I completely missed it. Okay. And now it's like, oh yeah, Target will have them tomorrow, maybe. Okay. I mean, you can't be angry about it, right? Like, I should have just, like, stopped walking to the right. Would have resolved all my problems. Oh, no. Well, now we know that can happen. Yeah, maybe not my favorite part of this game, but... you know. Get good, man. That's what they say. Oh yeah, I think there might even be a little bit of a pattern to these that you can follow. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, this is not random. You just have to... Yeah. You have to sit there and figure out your pattern a little bit and then strike decisively. Sure, whatever that is, I'll take it. That has happened before. I'm filling my brain so much with trying to figure out the volcanoes that I just keep getting squashed by whatever that thing is, you know? Like, my tiny brain can only handle one problem at a time. I thought it would have fallen faster. Gravity was betraying me at that point. Dude, can you imagine if Earth had no gravity? How much would human civilization change as a result? I know. No one asked. But I'm like, things would be pretty different, wouldn't they? Would we just, like, fly off into the atmosphere when we were cavemen and then just never evolve? Because we'll just... we were all too busy getting sucked off into space. I know, the phrasing, sucked off into space. Boy, what a sentence. Okay. So this just in, Wonder Boy does get hard. But it's a very palatable type of hard that you can easily counter, you know, it's not a Karate Kid or a Rambo hard where you're just like, oh, everything is awful. No, 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 it's just, like, play better, figure it out. And you know what? Good. I'm glad it did get harder, because it means that I wasn't just able to knock out an entire game in 1 hour. That happens every now and then, and I feel kind of clever when it does happen, but at the same time, I'm like, man, maybe I wanted to, like, buy that game in the future and, like, get a full proper playthrough that way. Now I've already seen it all, now that was no point. But really, how many games have I beaten? Breakthrough? That's it? Like, it's hardly a problem, you know? Oh, come on. Yeah. When the regression period hits you, it hits you hard. That's all I can say about that. Give me my melon. Gotta say, from a personal standpoint, melons, I think, are the worst type of fruit. I have never liked melons. I mean, cantaloupe is probably the most palatable of all of them, but I'd still prefer just about any other fruit. Like, if you absolutely say, hey, we have melons and you have to eat some, I'll pick cantaloupe over watermelon or honeydew. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, sweet melon! Yeah. Some people, like, they think I'm some kind of alien when I say stuff like that. They're like, you don't like watermelon? I'm like, nope, I think it's gross. I found out, though, and this vindicates me slightly, there is apparently some, like, very subtle genetic mutation that straight up makes watermelon taste gross to some people. And I'm like, do I have that? Does that explain it? Am I actually just like a mutant freak and not just weird? Oh boy, you know? Oh, we're gonna make it past with, like, no time left? Yeah, we did! We beat the level! I don't care if it's pretty much the end of the video, I'm just happy that I beat it. Yo, you like to see one last little push of progression there at the very end, just to say, hey, you're not dumb. What a great game, though. Sincerely. Like, if you own a Master System and you don't own Wonder Boy, what are you doing with your life? Is what I would tell you now. Now that I'm, you know, in the know, I'm in that, I have a tiny bit of knowledge about the Master System. You know, after playing all these games, that'll probably put me about as qualified as anybody to talk about the quality of the Master System, am I right? And that's what I want to be, you know, I like having encyclopedic knowledge of things. I had a coworker once who he knew that I knew a bit about video games, and he asked me if I knew the game that he was talking about, and he described it to me. Didn't give me a lot of details, just what he knew, and I actually got it right. He was talking about Team Buddies for the PlayStation 1. And it absolutely shook him when I got that correct. And I was like, sounds like Team Buddies. He looked it up and he was like, oh my god, this is it. This is it. I've not played this game or heard anything about this game in so long, but this is it. And I was like, yeah, that's right, it's it. I gotcha. Team Buddies is a great game. I wish that I had a copy, but you know, it's very expensive. One of those rare beloved titles. The deadly combination. Alright, well, clearly we're not going to make much happen here because that's essentially time, you know? I feel fine calling it right there. That's Wonder Boy. A wonderful game. Boo. I'm ranking that right at the top so far here. Yeah, I can't be upset for getting to play Wonder Boy. That's just a good way to spend an hour. Good way to spend a day if you want to just sit down and try to beat the game, I would imagine. Either way, thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow, we've got great football. Now, I'm hoping you won't need the sports pad because there is a distinctly different version of it called sports pad football. So as long as I'm loading up a ROM for great football, we should be good to go there. I'm looking forward to it because great baseball was actually great. So if great football is just as great as great baseball, I'm going to have a real good time because I actually do enjoy football video games. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, we will catch you next time.